Hi, I'm Ted. Today I'm going to show you how to make cells turn color in a formula in Excel. What we're talking about here is something called conditional formatting. It's a way of having the format of a cell, the color or other features of a cell, change depending on the value that's in the cell. So let's take a look at this spreadsheet I have set up here. It's just a fictional list of pay for different employees. And what we're going to do is we're going to select the cells that we want to be conditionally formatted. So I'm going to select the total pay here in column D, just the values, not the total at the bottom. And then you're going to look for a menu item. It'll be under the format menu, and it may look a little different depending on your computer and your operating system and the version of Excel you're using. But pretty much every version of Excel today has something called conditional formatting. So you go to click on conditional formatting, and it sets up something called rules. And the rule will say that something like, if the value is greater than a certain number, it's this color. If it's below that number, it's a different color. Or the more interesting ones are, it can actually make the colors change in a continuous way, in a graded way with the value. So that's what we're going to do. So it says show formatting rules for the current selection, and what we have to do is we have to add a rule. So in this, in my particular version of Excel, there's a little plus there that says to add a rule, and the default is a 2-color scale. Now we can pop up. You can have a 3-color scale. You can have data bars. And all these other things, but let's just do what the default is. And the lowest value, it looks like, will be in orange, and the highest value will be yellow. Let's just try some different colors. Let's say red for the lower, and maybe kind of a blue for the higher, and let's just see what happens. And let's just say OK. And OK, so it's going to be graded from red to blue and kind of a purplish color in the middle. And let's say OK. And sure enough, there's the highest numbers in the table are blue. There's 29,000 there, and the lowest number here is 6,000. And if you want, you can go in and adjust the format. So you need to select a range of cells and go back to the conditional formatting menu. And this time we're going to say edit rule, because it's a rule we've already created. And you can, as you might guess, you can have more than one rule set up. Let's say let's try a 3-color scale instead. So there's 3 colors. So let's have the lowest one. Let's try like a little rainbow pattern, or maybe let's try this. Everything's green, light green for the low, and kind of a medium green for the middle, and a dark green for the high. It's already there. And let's see what happens. Okay, and that's what we want to apply to. And there we go. So dark green for the biggest numbers, and light green for the smallest number. Then you can see there are a lot of different options you can play with in the conditional formatting menu. So just feel free to experiment on your own. So I hope this has been helpful. I'm Ted, and today I showed you how to make a cell change color depending on the formula in Excel. Thank you for watching.